questions, interview tips, and then I will be answering this one impromptu in my own words, opinion, and expressions. Episode, I will be sharing to you guys what are the interview tips, questions, and answer that would probably be asked to you when you already have all your basic requirements and you already have applied in the school and you already got an email saying that we will schedule you for an interview. Okay, so this is very important. So I'm gonna be sharing you 5 questions, interview tips, and then I will be answering this one impromptu in my own words, opinion, and expressions. Okay, and this is based in my own words, opinion, and expressions. Let's get started. So the number 1 common interview question is that, what's your teaching style or philosophy? Okay, so in answering an interview question, it is very important to have a community approach. What is this community approach? Community approach is that you are trying to answer this question in your own experience. So it's like, it's a person's journey answer, okay? So let me answer. Number 1, what's your teaching style or philosophy? So my teaching style or philosophy is that being able to teach with a heart, because if you don't put love on what you're doing, it's really impossible. You will just be complaining about your job. You will just be complaining about your schedule. You will just be complaining about kids. So put love on your teaching. Put love on your work. And then when you love what you're doing, when you love everything that you do, you give love to every individual inside the classroom, every student that you have. So also being able to make a difference to other kids, to make a difference to other people's perspective. You are trying to help them for the future and make it an amazing way to teach what you have learned in your life, the good things, and then share it to others. So love what you're doing and make a difference to every individual. Alright? So let's move on to the second question. This is nerve-wracking. Okay, how would you handle a difficult student? Now for me, when you're meeting the student where they are at building on their strength, so if the student is difficult, you have to put things on what is difficult to him or her and make it as a positive way to build up. One also, first when I started the school year, I built relationship to my students. And when I've been able to build relationship to my students, it's easier for me to be able to have some important reinforcement, important development on each of their difficult attitudes. And here is an example. Example, this student is smart. He talks well inside class, but he is a little bit stubborn and he wants to do something and it makes you annoying. So I'm making a positive thing for that. Since he wants something to do things, why make her work and help you in some of the teaching things that you can do? Like for example, just carry all the things or just do something, just give him a task so he will not be that annoying. So you know what I mean, alright? So that's it. And also it is important as well to build a lot of classroom management. So it will be easier for you as well to, motivate these difficult students. Alright? The third one is that how do you like to communicate or build relationships with your parents? Now, for example, in my experience here, we have in the first semester, at the end of the first semester, we have a parents-teacher conference where we meet one-on-one, each one of the parents. And in that time, I am going to explain to the parents what are my teaching goals inside my classroom. From lesson plans, down to how I teach, down to classroom management and everything for the parents to be able to know. And I would like to ask them their help and make them understand that I am doing my part in the school as a teacher, and I do hope you will also help me to do and continue what we are having inside the classroom. So that's very important for me. It's like you're trying to explain to the parents what you're doing inside as a teacher and make a partnership with your parents. Alright? That's it. The next is, what are you learning right now during the span years of your experiences? So I'm learning a lot of things. Especially coming here in South America, I'm learning cultures. I'm learning how to handle people. I'm learning how to handle kids. I'm learning how to handle people who have a different culture. I'm learning to be open-minded, and I'm learning to share to everything, to everyone, what I have. Okay, so it's like being, open-minded, being able to work with a team. Especially right now, I am the head teacher of my class as an English teacher, and I have 2 assistant teachers. Okay? Now, tell me about a time when you work with a team to solve a problem. Now, this is very relevant nowadays because of coronavirus. Our school has been suspended due to the announcement of the state, the government, that we have to suspend both classes in public and private school. So, as you all know that I'm teaching in a private school in a classroom setting, hands-on teaching, where, for example, we have kids inside the classroom and I have my assistant and we do a lot of activities in English. Now, one of the challenges is that the school has been suspended and kids have to stay at home. So what are the things that we should do as a teacher so we can continue the learning development of the students? So this is the first time also that the school is having this kind of situation. So I shared to my coordinator, my boss, that I was an online teacher and how about using these things to be able to teach kids at home. Okay, so we are now making, for now it's impossible for us to do online teaching like one-on-one. So what we're doing right now is that we're like recording videos like here in YouTube and then we're sending it to the kids. So kids can watch, kids can do activities. So what's happening is that we're recording videos, we're having a class, we're having like for example for me, I'm having a vocabulary lesson, I'm reading a book and I'm singing a song, and after that I'll be announcing some tasks that they can do at home for the parents. So that's what we're doing right now. So it's important that you will be open up and you will be able to share something that hasn't been, done by the school that you are working right now. So that's what's happening, and the school is very happy about me because so it is the first time that the school is having online virtual video class to be sent at home. And I know parents will be happy about it, that despite of the situation, teachers were still able to do something for their kids to have a continuing learning development. Okay, so now we are down to the last question. The last question is, tell me about a time when you helped someone become more successful. Okay, now what I'm doing right now with you guys, filming a video, because it's not easy, you know, filming a video, searching for things for you to be sharing here in the YouTube. This is my time for you to help you become more successful. So I feel fulfilled at this moment because I have done this by myself alone, doing everything, and it's now about my time to share it to everybody to become more successful as well, because I don't really want it to be selfish. Okay, so other things as well is that relation to my teaching experiences, I always let the student feel that I'm here for you, whatever it is, whatever it is, and whatever the situation is. Like, you try to put your shoe on your student's shoe. Okay, like it's okay if you fail, it's okay if you make mistakes, because this is your way. The mistakes is your way to become successful. The mistakes are making you realize that it's a mistake for you to do the better one, for you to do the good one. Alright? So that's it. So, that's really, my god, nerve-wracking questions, everybody, and I answer it to you guys impromptu. So this is my number one tip in answering in a video interview. Answer it with your own story. Answer it through your own experiences, and you will be spontaneous in answering those questions from the heart. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody. Now I want you to stay tuned to our Your Hired Working Visa and POEA processes, because for me, guys, I am working legally here in Brazil, and I'm legally an OFW. So I am an OFW teacher. I am legally working, so that is why one of the basic requirements for you is to have your PRC license, because it's very important when you process your POEA. So for the next video, I'll be talking about working visa. Okay, general things that you have to need and you have to do during your working visa processes. And I know that your school will be helping you on that as well. And the POEA processes, so